What's up guys, it's me Aloy, and a lot of you guys have been telling me that you're having a hard time getting your Banish Lords, getting your Tibaults, and any other rare unique, right? And I thought I'd share some of the tips I've been using to try and, turn the odds in my favor and get as many Banish Lords, in my case, that's what I'm looking for, right, as I can. So, starting off, the best way for you to get them is just gonna be the cube. Right now, Blizzard on the patch note said that some of those rare uniques would be added to the boss pools, but patch note came and nothing was done. Either it was forgotten, either they just didn't have time to do it. Whatever the case is, we still need to get those uniques, right? So we might as well try to improve our odds of getting them. So first of all, the best way to do it is just gonna straight up be the cube upgrade. They don't drop anywhere specific. This is just going to be your best shot to actually target them. Now, that being said, there's still things you can do here in the cube and outside to increase the amount of amulets, in my case, right, that you can get per minute. So, first of all, whatever the unique you want to have, make sure you add to your filter, right, to show the common and ancestral the common and magic ancestral drops of whatever base item the unique is. In this case, Banish Lords is what I'm targeting, so I go for amulets. The reason I don't just show the common one, it's because common is actually quite rare, surprisingly. So make sure to use both of them. The reason you do this because, you can put it here, you put upgrade unique, and bam, you get a unique out of it, right? Well, but if you put the blue here, you can't really do it, right? Well, not really, but if you come here, remove affix, well, suddenly this is now a common item. Well, you can now use this thing and upgrade it to your unique, right? But don't do it right away. There's something else you can do here. By the way, you can do this on a rare amulet as well, right? It just spends a lot more resources. I just do blue ones. You can also get them, from gambling here on amulets. On average, I get like 5 per like 2,500. But anyway, the reason you don't actually want to do this right now, it's because, let's have a jump here to the macro planner so I can show this. Barbarian has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 unique amulets. That's a lot. That's a 1 in 9 chances of you actually getting the Banish Lord. That's not the good. Let's have a look at the rogue here. Would you look at that? There's only 4 of them now. But rogue kinda sucks. You'll get a bunch of dexterity, right? Main stat is quite common. Dexterity is kinda useless. You'd rather have strength, right? Rogue also can roll cold damage, shadow damage, poison damage, and that's kinda useless for you as a barb, right? So let's look at something, more close to home. Let's look at the Paladin. Paladin only has 5 of them. That's not, that much worse. And Paladin can roll strength for you, right? That's really good. It can also roll physical damage. That's really good. Yes, it can roll holy damage, but, it's not as common to get. And all the, all the passive skills, right? All the zeal skills and all of that. Yes, you can use them on the Barbarian, but they are kind of extremely rare anyway, and you don't really care about skills anyway, skill rank, so whatever. And another thing here, if you're someone that trades, Sanctities of Cathamar is actually quite a good item that a lot of people want to play the Wing Strike build, and if you get the good one, you can easily trade it for some gold that you can then use to buy Banish Lords. But, now that we know that rolling on the Paladin is probably going to be your best bet, well, let's actually jump into our Paladin, shall we? Put the thing, you collect the amulets, but you don't use them on the barb, you put them in their stash. You go to your lovely Paladin that we have over here. Paladin's not really strong this season, but there's a reason to make one. If not only just to feed unique items to your barb. Regardless, you jump over here. As you'll be able to see, I already have a bunch of white amulets here set up on my Paladin. Now, let's grab the last one. Most of this were magic ones that I cleared. So let's clear the last one. By the way, if you click this, you can just press F and press F right away and it will do it instantly, right? Just a quick trick I thought I'll talk to you guys about. But same thing here, you can just press F, do 1. Didn't get lucky, you go again. You go again. See, once you actually, you know, get used to this, you can do this quite fast. And we're not getting that lucky. I swear this is a 1 in 5, okay? There we go, we got our first one. Second one, 2 in a row, just to make sure, just to make up for the ones we missed. We got the Sanctus, that's nice. Right? Of course, the more you have to do, the, you know, the average distribution is gonna be average, right? There we go. 2 in a row again. There we go. Another one. Another one. Can't always win. Another one. See? On average, it is a 1 in 5. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we actually got lucky, right? How many do we have left here? So that then we had 19 here and we got 7. We had a total of 26. We got 7 out of that. That's kind of around the average, but we got a bit lucky, right? Now, just because you get them does not necessarily mean they're gonna have the best stats. Look at this one. This one is really great, a really good one. Let's look at the other one. Not good, right? That one is not good at all. Let's look at the next one. Kinda trash as well. This one. Yeah, kinda trash. Kinda trash. Kinda trash. Kinda trash, right? You can't win them all. It is what it is. So, you go ahead. You put this one here. It's a very good one. I'll potentially try to sell it or even use it. But the other ones, they're not really good. So, what do you do here? You can do the 3-to-1 recipe over here, right? You can come here and do the 3-to-1 recipe. That's good. But in this case, since we don't want to use them on the Paladin, what you need to do is you go back and you go back to your Barb. And you'll do the 3-to-1 on your Barb, because that way you'll not be able to roll any of the Paladin stats, which of course you don't really care for on the Barb, right? So you come back here, you pick all the amulets that are kinda bad, and you just throw them onto the 3-to-1 and you hope you get something better. Right, so where are they? There we go, we got a couple of shots at this. I had 2 there already that were kinda bad. There you go. Make sure you're not rolling anything good, and on we go. You know what? This is good enough. That's a big crit damage there. So we roll this once, let's see. Kinda bad, and we got to one last roll. This one. I don't know if I don't think this is good, right? This is just a bunch of skills. We got lucky in a way, because this is extremely rare to get. But it's kinda bad anyway. But yeah, guys. That's how I do this. You can apply these tactics to any rare unique you might want. Just make sure to pop in here, right? Look at whatever other classes, whatever unique you want. Look at what other classes they have on that spot. Look if it's easier for you to roll that same item on other classes, right? And then you'll have to judge if it's worth it to roll and potentially get a bad start or not. Depending on the unique it is and how much you really want it, you know, that's gonna be up to you. But yeah, regardless, thanks for watching. I hope this really helped you guys, because I know this is a really point of friction right now in the season. Getting these uniques can be really hard. I really hope that on the next patch, Blizzard actually makes them drop from bosses so we can properly target farm them, instead of having to do all of these great shenanigans to just increase the odds ever so slightly to actually get 1 or 2 extra Banish Lords in my case, right? Or whatever other rare unique you want. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helped you. If it did, make sure to leave a like, maybe sub to the channel if you like Barbarian and a bit of Paladin whenever Paladin is actually good. And I'll see you on the next video. Probably gonna be going super into depth on the cube crafting, the next one. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.